Alright, we're back in the Muthzak sandbox. Had some technical difficulties over the weekend with streaming. Wasn't able to stream Friday night. Still played with the Muthzak and Friends crew. But just know that Blue streamed. Had a good time. Then yesterday I tried to stream solo and nothing was working for me, so I spent about 3 hours fixing everything. And then was a little burnt out, so took a break and only have a little bit of time today, but we'll see what we can get done. Need to sleep, so we'll put some lunch on. Should have drank some ale. Don't know why I didn't do that. Hey, sister, how you doing? It's going to be a short one today. Hey, Sprouts. I think I might have been muted when I opened up the... Had a bunch of technical difficulties on Friday. And got them all squared away yesterday, but was a little too burnt out to stream. So, let's see where we're going. I think we were trying to get the first deep all uncovered last time. Got a couple pieces of Belagos ring mail. Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into anything, so we're just going to run the rest of the first deep, I think. I'm good, Sprouts. How are you doing? Oh yeah, we were looking for the ranger camp in the first deep. That's what we were doing. Won't say no to some tin. Yeah, I probably will get Tales of the Shire on day one. It's on my list. Yeah, I'm really disappointed that it's not multiplayer, but that's not going to stop me from getting it. I'm sure it's too late to make it multiplayer, but it'd be cool if they could do a thing that would like allow, like, not have our homes exist in the same world, but be able to take your character to somebody else's house. Maybe I can run a poll on that and see what everybody thinks about that, about me streaming it. I'm certainly not opposed to streaming it. What do you guys think? And do you want me to play through it a little bit first so I know what I'm talking about if I stream it? Or do you want me to just dive right in, kind of like a first opinions type of thing? So going blind potentially could mean it's going to be a very short stream, but going not blind would mean that it's potentially never going to be streamed, because I need to buy it on Steam, and then I've got 2 hours to remap my keys and see if that's going to work before I'm no longer eligible for a refund. So yeah, that's true, Serge. My chat is announcing your name in a very weird way. Depends on how complex the controls are for how long mapping takes. But I find that 2 hours is usually enough to remap my keys and get barely a taste of the game. Like, should be enough to remap the keys and get through a simple tutorial. All right, looks like we need to go to the south. Have you not watched any videos yet? All right, come on, big guy. get away from the shadow though, huh? Yeah, we can probably take this camp out quick. Hey Armin, how's it going? Doing well. Well, there are no tier 3 spears, Sir Cicero. So I'm assuming you're asking for the halberd. It's a good thing that that's what you're asking for, because if you'd asked for anything else, I was giving you a tier 1 spear. I've been thinking about adding I've been thinking about adding wall displays to the bare knuckle brawler world, which unfortunately you won't get a copy of because you're on Xbox, Cicero, but that's kind of why I want to add that stuff, so that the console players that aren't on, that can't have the save file, can still be kind of commemorated within the world. And so put a wall display, put a sign underneath with your name on it, and then put a wall display up that has your weapon on it. So put a wall display up with your spear on it, and then a plaque underneath with your name. Yeah, it'd be nice to see a tier 3 blunt weapon, Armin. I want all the hammers on all the tiers, so. Did I really not do any damage to that guy? That's all right, Cicero. This is going to be a short stream anyways. I'm just testing things out because I had technical difficulties over the weekend. Have a good one, Cicero. Going the wrong way. We got orcs according to our axe. Time to head back and go to sleep though. Drop a map stone right here. Songs in this game are so good. So the version of the mod that I have, fat stacks can hold 9,999 per stack. Any item in the game that's stackable. So you can't stack weapons, but you can stack arrows. You can stack all your building materials, stack your rations, stuff like that. Can't stack weapons, can't stack armor, that kind of thing. But are you on PC, Armin? Okay, so then you can use mods then. I have the version of Fat Stacks and the version of Epic Items in Any Slot that I use on my Discord server. I don't remember if you're on my Discord server or not, but there should be a link in the video description. If there's not, let me know and I can get you something. I can get you a link. I thought you might be. So if you go to the, let me pull it up so I make sure I'm not getting it wrong. If you go to my Discord server and there's a category of channels entitled axbeard13, Roman numeral 13, and in there is a channel called Axbeard's Mods and Warehouse Files. So you can find the mods that I use in there, and there's also a Axbeard's Warehouse file that has 2 copies of Builder's Epic Backpack in there if you're in a building mood. I did a video on that. Let me see. Yeah, the video is also in that channel. I don't know if I've pinned that. Yeah, I need to go back and pin some messages. Maybe I'll do that later today or tonight. But there's a video for Builder's Epic Backpack that explains how to use it, because it can get kind of squirrely. So if you decide to use Builder's Epic Backpack from that warehouse file, probably go back and watch the video just to familiarize yourself with how to make your life easier while you're using that backpack. And if you got any questions beyond that or have any trouble with it, shoot me a message and I'll do what I can to help you out. Yeah, happy to help, man. Just know that the Fat Stacks mod breaks every time they do an update, and then we have to hope that the mod author is going to fix it. So be prepared for that. I also have some information out there about how to deal with a broken Fat Stacks mod. Okay, we probably got about 25 minutes left on this stream just because I got some stuff I got to take care of today, but we'll keep chugging along. It won't break stacks that you already made. The fat stacks that you have in any world or any backpack will remain, and you can grab the stack and move an entire fat stack. But once you split the stack, or let's say you build something, let's say you have a fat stack of granite and you build a granite wall, and then you destroy the granite wall and pick the granite back up, it won't go back into the fat stack. You'll start creating a new stack, and that stack will only be able to be a normal size stack of 99. So the problem is, especially if you have that Builder's Epic Backpack, if you die with the backpack on, or let's say this happened to me once. I had some box. I had some fat stacks of a box in my hotbar, and I had some fat stacks of Lombus in my hotbar, and I died. And when I went and picked my backpack up, I just hit the take button, and it only grabbed 100 stacks of those a box and the Lombus bread. So ultimately, I had to make Mountaineers packs and go and pick up those stacks that were like, at the time, they were like 20,000 stacks because I got them from the warehouse. So each stack was 20,000. So 20,000 Lombus bread fills up a lot of Mountaineers packs when you can only stack it 100 at a time. So it made a huge mess and was a giant pain in the ass to deal with. So just watch that video I've got out there and try to avoid. We've got spiders and a troll. Let's get the spiders in here first. No. Oh, they can't climb up there? Yep, that always sucks. So what I do when Fat Stacks isn't working and I'm in a building mode, I take my Builder's Epic backpack, which that backpack is a Mountaineers pack that has 4 other Mountaineers packs inside of it. Well, 3 Mountaineers packs and an Adventurers pack inside of it. And every slot in every one of those packs is filled with a Fat Stack of 9,999. So instead of wearing it and risking dying with it, I take it and I hang it on a wall display within the hearth radius of where I'm building. And you can draw from those packs the same way that you draw from a chest or a pallet that's within the hearth radius. So it's risky getting to and from where you're going, but it certainly makes building a lot easier when you've got all your materials right there and you don't have to run around and resupply all the time. All right, let's go kill this troll. Oh, wrong way. Ooh, spiders just came out of nowhere, didn't they? Not sure what's going on with those spiders. They don't seem to be attacking anything, and he doesn't seem to be doing damage to them. Strange that there's a resource cache here since I haven't been in this room before. With 1 wood scrap. Go grab our repair smithy and such. I carry mushrooms with me so I can make mushroom stew all the time. The lunch renewed buff is pretty clutch. So, and I also always fill that little camp table because mushrooms are easy to find, so I'm not worried about wasting them if I have to. Like I just wasted 2 portions. should have a doorway right through this coal vein or copper vein. Let our mining song finish. Should we get the buff? Anytime you can get a buff that doesn't use stamina for something is a good thing. Okay, so this is a ranger camp room. It doesn't look like it has a ranger camp in it, but there's definitely stuff over there getting hit by a steam vent right now, so I'm sure there's an orc camp in there. There almost always is. So, hearth, repair smithy, mapstone. We'll just do one mushroom stew this time. I don't expect to have much trouble with these guys. Famous last words, right? Get the banner first. So if I do die, they quit spawning, hopefully. Right, everybody? Appears to be. Oats. Oh. Hello, Mr. Goat. Goats are friends, so we're not killing the goat. Oats, not goats. Clear our chests, break our chests so we don't come back to it later. No ranger camp, but we got a statue. We'll take that. I was actually going to do this test stream as a building stream, Armin, but Miriak Firmax was streaming right now. I don't know if he's still streaming or not. And I didn't want to take anything away from him because he's doing a building stream. It looks like he's done. So hopefully he didn't get off because he saw me streaming. But anyways, yeah, I will definitely be getting back into doing some building streams. There's a new mod out. Total Cairo from the Discord made a mod that, I don't know if you're aware, but in version 1.0 and 1.1 of the game, we had different build pieces that they took away from us when they updated to 1.2. So Total Cairo's mod is has returned those old build pieces to the game for us if you download the mod, if you install the mod. So I'm excited to have those back. Moria is excited to have those back. So I definitely intend to start revisiting my builds that are in progress and starting new builds. So yes, you can look forward to that. Sometimes there's a statue over there, but not today. Let's take a look at our map. Now we're going to head to the north. Going to try and stay out of those yellow areas. Those are a little too high powered for us right now. I really want to get myself on more of a schedule for my content creating. And of course, I stream every Friday night with the Muthzak crew. And I want to continue that. And then I'd like to release one video a week and then do one live stream a week. I haven't decided how that looks, if that's going to be live stream a build or live stream a playthrough or pick and choose. Maybe one week it's a build stream and one week it's a playthrough stream. I could do, if I dedicated videos to one particular thing, they would probably be build videos and then playthrough streams. Just because I think that build videos are easier to edit than playthrough videos are. It's going to be rock. Oh, rock and iron. Okay. I wonder what I have that fire over there for. Let's just run and check it out because it'll bother me. If you ever find yourself repairing a steam vent that you don't want to take the time to repair, you can dodge roll out of that animation. It's going to let me through here, or do I got to go up further? I'm not going to worry about getting every single parsnip. I don't really use a lot of parsnips, so. Might as well grab this nest while we're here. Looks like it might be eggs. Yep. Oh, I'm full. What to drop? What to drop? Garnet. I don't like the color red, so I don't use garnet for anything. And I know we got plenty of citrine back at the base. I am loving that they fixed the Orc Bane enchantment. It used to glow all the time. Now it only glows when orcs are near, which is exactly how it should work. Oh, we definitely need the honey. I don't ever use LotR scrolls either, unless I'm decorating a base. Yeah, it's on Nexus Mod Zeta, and it works. Muthzak was using it in his stream today. I've tested it out, works good. I'm a little bit on the fence. Originally, he did kind of 2 mods in one. He also did the craftable DLC items, so you can put them on armor stands or wear them as you would armor. And that seems to work. I mean, the stuff is craftable. I don't have too many complaints about the tier that he made the armor and stuff, but he made the Entcraft armor tier 2. I haven't really examined the other stuff. It said that the Lord of Moria set was in there, but I didn't find it. Maybe I didn't unlock it. Maybe I just didn't realize what crafting station it would be at, but it's not at any of the great forges, and it's not on the regular forge, but it's nice to be able to put those things on armor stands if nothing else. But then he split it into 2 mods, one for each function, the build pieces and the cosmetics. But I don't know if it was just a weird bug in the game or if the mod had something to do with it. When I had the craftable DLC mod installed, there was somebody in my world that didn't have the mod, and they were unable to access meals at the meal table. They couldn't cook meals at the hearth. Like, it wasn't showing the meals that it should have been showing. So I removed it, and then they didn't have a problem with that, but that could have just been resetting the game that fixed that problem too, not actually the mod that was breaking it. So, as with any mods, use them at your own risk. Gonna have to end this here in a couple minutes. Sorry for the short stream today, but going out to dinner with some friends and family, going out to lunch. And I probably won't be around tonight either, but maybe tomorrow. I'm questioning the difficulty. Like, did I change that and forget about it? Custom. Everything looks good. I think what I did is I put it on. Yeah, I just wanted it on hard. I must have switched the custom to make sure that the mining drops were maxed, but here's my alarm. Let me see if we can get to, yeah, let's backtrack a little bit and get up to that stair. Oh, we can't be leaving bad droppings behind. We can leave parsnips behind though. We'll get to the stair and then we'll head back to base and then the stream will be over. Oh, where am I wanting to go here? Yeah, that's where I want to go. Except is that and I'm leaving stuff behind everywhere, aren't I? Hey, Grumpy, how's it going? Unfortunately, I have bad news for you, Grumpy. The stream is about to end, which is bad for both of us. I had some technical difficulties on Friday, which didn't allow me to stream my Muthzak and Friends game. Nolia Blue still streamed it, so it should be available on her channel if you're interested in that at all. But yesterday I spent like 4 hours figuring out what the problems were, and then was too burnt out to stream yesterday from dealing with that. But wanted to do a quick test today, but I've got some obligations at this point. So we're getting ready to head back to base and then call it a day. But I should definitely be doing a stream early this week, Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday at the latest. We got 2 map stones there. What's that all about? We got one at not hearing in-game audio. Well, thanks for letting me know about that. I don't see any reason you shouldn't be hearing it, but we'll maybe I'll work on that when I get home. So that's 14 fathoms below. Okay. I don't know if you heard that call out or not, Grumpy. Just okay. Well, thanks for the heads up on that, guys. I'll have a look at that when I get back. Head back, dump our loot. Yeah, technology can definitely be the bane of my existence, but only because I let it. That sucks. Yeah, that tends to be the case with me. No matter what I try to blame it on, it always ends up being me. Nope, didn't want to admire it, wanted to open it. loot. Deeps and the mines range for pages. I am late, Grumpy. It's all right, though. I set my alarm 15 minutes earlier than what I needed to be out of here, so I'm actually still 6 minutes early. But I am going to log off here. I appreciate you guys hanging out and giving me a heads up on that audio. That was great. I'll catch you guys next time, hopefully tomorrow, like I said. Have a good day.